In previous video we saw steps to configure WhatsApp for Dynamics 365 Customer Insights and Journey. In this video, we will discuss various touchpoints to create a trigger-based journey. This includes creating a message template, obtaining customer consent, and setting up a WhatsApp channel along with the flow of the journey. We are currently on the WhatsApp for Dynamics tab, where you can find the message template option. Let's create a new message template. Start by filling in the fields based on the type of trigger message you want to send. For example, I will create a reminder for license renewal. By default, the template type is set for the entity. Now choose the record type. In this example, we are using contact. Here, choose your meta-verified message. It will automatically appear here if you've already created a message template in Meta and it's verified. If you added media while creating a template in Meta, it will auto-populate here in the media URL. Here, give a name to your template. I will name it License Renewal for easy reference. Now, let's configure the variables for this message. Variables allow you to personalize the content for each recipient. In this example, our message has 5 variables. Let's configure them one by one. The first variable is for the customer's name. Since this is a dynamic variable, the value will change depending on the recipient. So, I'll change the value type from static to dynamic. You'll notice 2 new options: associated entity and dynamic variable value. For contacts, I'll select message template entity and map it to the last name field. This ensures the message will include the recipient's last name. The second variable is for the product name, let's say WhatsApp for Dynamics. Since this won't change, we'll keep it as a static variable and save it. Now that you've seen how to configure variables, I'll speed up the process for the remaining 3. Once all variables are configured, save and publish the template. This makes it ready to use in your journeys. Now, let's switch to Customer Insights and Journeys. Here, we'll define the recipient contact data source. For WhatsApp messages, we'll use mobile number and business phone number in the audience configuration. Next, head to the Consent Center. This is where you manage customer preferences regarding how their personal data is used for marketing communications. It allows customers to opt in or opt out of receiving specific types of messages. To demonstrate, I'll add a new contact for consent. I'll select Default as the compliance profile and choose Commercial as the purpose. Make sure to select Opt-in to avoid any issues. The rest of the fields are optional, so I'll save this consent record. I suggest automating the process of adding consent for multiple records in bulk using Power Automate Flow. One last step before creating a journey is to set up a custom WhatsApp channel. To do this, create a new message and select the license renewal template we just made. Rename the channel to something like License Renewal Channel and mark it as ready to send. And that's it. You're now ready to create a trigger-based journey using this template. To start, head over to the Journey section and click on New Journey. While Copilot's integration can help you create journeys faster, we'll build this one from scratch to give you a clear understanding of how everything works. First, give your journey a name, something descriptive like Update of Contact's email address. Then, select Trigger as the journey type. We'll cover segment-based journeys separately. Now, define your trigger point. This is the specific customer action that will start the journey. For this example, let's say the journey is triggered when a customer's license renewal date is approaching. This could happen when their subscription is about to expire and they need to renew their license. But here's a twist. Imagine your customer's company recently went through a merger or rebranding, and as part of the process, they updated their contact information, including their email address. Now, as part of the license renewal process, you've updated their email in your CRM to ensure they receive important communications. This update acts as a perfect trigger to send them a license renewal reminder via WhatsApp, ensuring they don't miss the deadline. Next, let's add our custom WhatsApp channel. Click the plus icon and choose Other Channel. Select the WhatsApp number we configured earlier. To keep things simple, I'll stick to the basics here, but depending on your needs, you can add conditions, AI actions, or even branching logic to make the journey more sophisticated. Now, search for or select the trigger message we created earlier, our license renewal reminder template. Finally, set the sender contact type to business number. This is based on the type of customer data stored in your CRM. For this example, the business number works perfectly. Once everything is set up, click Save and then Publish. You can skip the pop-up that appears. After publishing, you'll receive a notification confirming that the journey is live. Now, whenever a customer's license renewal date is approaching and their contact information has been updated, like after a merger or rebranding, the journey will trigger and they'll receive a personalized WhatsApp message. The message will include both dynamic and static sections. For example, the dynamic part, like the customer's name and renewal quote, will change based on the contact, while the static part, like the product name, will remain consistent. This ensures the message feels personal and relevant. And that's it. You've successfully created a trigger-based journey that sends personalized WhatsApp messages to your customers.